The round of 12 is upon us. We're going to talk specifically about New Hampshire later on this week, but we're going to now talk broadly about New Hampshire, Kansas, and the Charlotte Roval. No Talladega this year in the round of 12. Let's take a look at who I think is going to advance. Starting things off, I've got Christopher Bell. He just won at Bristol. He's coming to his best track in New Hampshire. He said at Gateway he had the fastest car. Gateway is very, very similar to New Hampshire, one of those flat mile ovals. So confident that Christopher Bell wins at New Hampshire number 1. But if not, the Roval is going to be pretty nice for him. The 19 of Chase Briscoe. He's the hottest driver in the Cup Series. Just won the Southern 500, led a bunch of laps at Bristol. That Toyota team, the JGR cars specifically, have been bad fast. I'm really confident in Chase Briscoe. Another hot driver, Ryan Blaney, I think is going to advance to the round of 8. Barring any disasters, of course. He's been hot for 2.5, 3 months. He's just got to keep that momentum rolling. He's done so back-to-back top 5s once again. I have a lot of confidence in that 12 team to really go all the way this season. The 24 of William Byron, I think he's just kind of been existing, which is certainly good enough to get through the round of 16. Should be good enough to get through the round of 12, but that becomes an issue if you get an instance like, say, Ross Chastain repeats at Kansas. He won the playoff race there last year when he was eliminated already. That would now bump a guy well below Byron above him in the cutoff line, and that could spell problems. I think one weird winner would be survivable for Byron, but 2 could spell some issues if now he's racing against guys like Larson on the cut line, or a guy like Denny Hamlin, who I have in the same boat as William Byron. These aren't his best tracks, Kansas and the Roval specifically. He'll run good at New Hampshire. He's in a Toyota that have been bad fast. We've not seen a real intermediate in a while. It'll be interesting to see how the Toyota pace keeps up there, but I still think Denny Hamlin's going to be okay. Next, I've got Kyle Larson. He's still going to advance and got all those playoff points backed up, but he's struggled big time to finish races this season, especially recently, getting stage points at Darlington and Gateway and then finishing outside the top 10. He didn't do any of it at Bristol, had some bad luck there. I am a little bit off on Kyle Larson, but he should have enough playoff points to get through. Next, I've got the 23 of Bubba Wallace, but he cannot fall behind in the first couple races of this playoff push. He's going to do pretty good at New Hampshire. I'm not so confident in Kansas, despite the fact that he's won there. And while the Roval's his best road course, and he's been good on road courses this year, it's still a road course for Bubba Wallace. It doesn't inspire a lot of confidence. The last spot, I teeter-tottered between Reddick and Elliott. My mind told me Elliott, but my gut's telling me Reddick, and I'm going to go with my gut. He's very, very similar to Chase Elliott. In fact, I think Chase Elliott's actually better at 2 tracks than Reddick, but something in me says it's going to be Reddick, it's going to be Reddick, so I'm going with my gut. That means out I've got Chase Elliott, I've got Joey Logano and Austin Cindric, and I've got Ross Chastain. Very quickly, Cindric and Logano, Penske's pace on intermediates and road courses has not been good. They'll be fine in New Hampshire, not so much Kansas and the Roval, and Ross Chastain's only really here because the 48 and 21 had such troubles in the round of 16.